Hello everyone and welcome back to Engineer's Life, episode number 18. For real. I'm sorry guys. Last episode I totally messed up on the thumbnail. I'd already made it and I wasn't actually sure and I didn't notice. So I wound up making it again, and every time I make it and change the number on it, it just increase it by 1. So and then I do a few other little effects and everything, but yeah, so I apologize for that. This is the real number 18, and you guys will probably notice, hopefully this actually comes out well, but I do have a new piece of audio equipment. I've been doing some time trying to set this up and hoping that this actually works out well for doing YouTube videos, and we got some pretty cool effects, so let's just go ahead and act like we're starting over again. And if you guys have seen things like my, the Sky Factory series that I did a long time ago, the Skies of Bentley, we could totally do like fun stuff now. We got a bunch of different effects, and they're pretty awesome. So like, we can do, say for instance, if this was like Sky Factory, I would start off like this. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Skies of Bentley. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So a lot of fun little effects that we can actually do, and that's just one of them. Like, there's quite a few. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started for today. Let's get some stuff done, see what we can actually get into. So since we last left off, I kind of let things run for a while. As you can see here, we do have some decent amounts of items here, but we did run out of our strainer survivalist trainers, I guess. Sure. Let's go ahead and put those inside. Let these guys kind of get running again. There we go. And I did let the steel finish up, which I got a little bit of extra steel just kind of working inside of here because of our iron. We're actually not doing too bad, and I assume we're going to need a lot more iron. So I went ahead and just kind of saved a few and kind of halved it up a little bit between that and some steel. So there we go. Quest completed. We got our steel plates. So let's go ahead and head back to the industrial age and see that we are now slowly but surely making our way into some immersive engineering. Beautiful. So now we have access to the iron coin. Look at that. Bottle O Enchanting. Very nice. So we can use that to get some of those. We can also get 64 copper ore. Holy jeez. Wait a minute. What? That might be worth doing. Maybe that is the point. Hold on. That actually kind of tells me a little something right there. Maybe that is the point. Maybe we do find rails and melt them down for iron. Interesting that is a reward, in my opinion. That is definitely very, very interesting. So we got loot chest access to, we got a chance cube, we got blaze rods, which is spawn zombie villager, not bad. I can deal with that. Potion of fortitude. So these are rewards here. I was gonna say requests. Man, my brain sometimes, I wonder, are not that bad. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got going on here. What is this thing? Witherless. The heck? Anyways, let's go ahead and read this guy and see what this all says. I already know what the Kinetic Dynamo actually does, but let's just see what it says here inside of this specific mod pack. The Kinetic Dynamo is a block added to the Immersive Engineering mod. It is used to generate energy in conjunction with a windmill and or water wheel. The dynamo must be placed first, then right-clicked on the front face with the device the player wishes to use to spin the dynamo. Placement is important, and the best to place it on a wall or tower, as the blades propelling the device need to be 5. Alright, so it's basically just kind of telling us exactly about it. So the dynamo can be oriented properly by right-clicking with an... Okay, understood. So it wants us to make one of these so we can actually basically start producing actual power. This is all kinetic. That would be things like RF. So redstone flux, as they call it. And let's see what we need to make a dynamo. So so we can actually kind of push ourselves along. So we're going to need, looks pretty basic here. So we're going to need about 6 iron ingots, which is why it's a good thing that we did not specifically use up all of our iron. So let's go ahead and do this. Put those guys in there. That's going to go ahead and automatically run and turn it into making some wonderful things for us. Now, last episode, if I do remember correctly, because it has been a little bit of time, and I apologize for that, but we were talking about automating this to make a bigger smeltery, which is something we would really, really like to do. If we take a look inside of here, we are at 63 grout. The last one is cooking up currently. We'll have another stack of seared bricks. So if we can get ourselves a block placer, we can maybe automate this in some shape, way, or form. But let's go ahead and focus on doing this first. So we're going to need 2 pieces of redstone as well. Let's go ahead and grab those guys. Let me actually also go ahead and open up this here. Can we actually go ahead and take these just to get a little extra iron, maybe? Indeed, we can. Well, that's wonderful. And apparently, I guess we already did that one. I guess we just get that one for free. So there we go. Bottle of enchanting. Put that away for now. And kind of happy. So the next thing I'm probably going to... Oh, this takes 3 iron coin. Oh, that makes more sense now. All right, well, anyways, let's go ahead and get back to producing up this dynamo. So we need the iron plates, but we're also going to need these LV wire coils, an iron ingot in the center, and a treated, actually any stick it looks like, but we need the copper as well. So we're going to have to get some copper going, and then we're going to have to cut it down with like some shears, among other things. We're going to definitely probably, for instance, in this pack, want to push towards actually making this machine here the metal press, because this is going to yield us using power, which we can get for free using the water wheel and windmill, depending on which one we go with. This will actually kind of, in a sense, give us more efficiency for our ingot, and actually cut out a step as well, so we don't have to turn it into a plate and then make the wire. So very, very good to do for us there. Let's go ahead and see how much copper we actually have, if any. Did I use all my copper? I used all the copper. Well, darn. Alright, well, no big deal. Or is it? Maybe it is a big deal. I'm gonna have to go get copper. I don't want to get copper, though. Oh, man. Well, darn. Alright, so I'm hoping the game is loud enough, by the way. I apologize if it isn't, but this is something I do have to kind of get used to. I might have to just, like, start changing all of, like, how this is. Unfortunately, I think it's the blocks that's kind of throwing me off because of the Better with Mods over here. Using this and the fact that it screams so loudly with the ground netherrack is probably the reason why, but it's unfortunate that I have to turn it down so far. So no big deal. We'll just make sure we deal with it for now. So we got some steel, 34 at the moment. We do want to use some of that to hopefully make us some better armor as well. But it looks like we're going to have to go down and get ourselves a little bit of copper. I was kind of hoping to see if we actually had something that we could melt down to get us a little bit more copper. So let's go ahead and hit use on this guy. Smelting. This is just gold. Well, darn. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to go down and get some of that. But we do have our 3 iron plates. In all fairness, I actually would rather go ahead and get a few more, but let's wait. Let's save that very precious iron for the time being for possibly something else that we're going to definitely want. These steel plates here that it made us, it's not really showing us too much at the moment what we really want to be using those with, but let's go ahead and look around, see if we can find some copper. How many did we need? Let's go ahead and math this up real quick just to kind of see what we need just for one of these. So we're going to need 8 LV wire coils. So we're going to need 2 crafts, which means we're going to need 8. So 8 times 9 is 72. So we're going to need 72 of those little tiny copper nugget things. Oh, good lord. Man, if only I had a couple more of those iron coins. That would be wonderful, but apparently we're out of luck. Wow, did I mine up everything? Did I like put it away or something? Like, holy cow. I don't remember mining all of the copper. I thought I left some of it down here for the purpose of us, just in case, finding a way to mine it up as just an ore. So this is a little concerning, in all fairness. Uh-oh. Hello? Well, there's iron. I don't want the iron. I want copper. Where's my copper at? Oh my gosh. What is this? Natron? Seeing more ores, but it's like just more iron everywhere. Not really seeing any copper. Well, this is bad. More iron, more iron. There's just iron everywhere. My world for some copper would be wonderful. So there's more tin, there's some sapphire. Let's just go ahead and grab up the coal while I'm here, because why not? We're always using that stuff now anyways. You know what? Oh my gosh, I two-shot that guy. Dude, I'm pretty powerful now. I know copper is actually supposed to spawn further up, but I'm not... I don't think I'm that far down. That's why we're kind of exploring these caves, is because these are a little bit further up at the moment, but I'm just not seeing anything. Oh, there we go. There's some copper. All right, what are we at? 4. Oh my goodness. The magnet's actually extremely wonderful here as well to help pick up the items a lot faster, so we don't have to worry about getting too crazy here. Ooh, nice. Good vein. All right, we're at 12. We still got, like, what, 60 more to go or something like that? Ooh, hello, ravine. That might be a little bit lower than I actually want. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of copper. Holy jeez. Kind of curious as to what level my my luck is currently. Would be nice to actually get a little bit more of that just to see how well that actually... Wow, wither. Really? To see how well fortune actually affects these tiny little nuggets that we're trying to mine up here. I'm trying to do this quickly so we can get back and actually get some other stuff done as well. Don't really want to do this completely off camera because, you know, I want you guys to be able to see that, you know, I'm actually finding the resources, because it seems like this pack is a little iffy at times when it comes to trying to find the resources that you really need here. That is just a big drop. All right, well, we're out of torches currently, which is quite unfortunate. I don't remember if going down further was helpful or not. So when I find coal like that, I actually do want to try to make sure we pick it up, because it's going to help level up our pickaxe, the fortune on it a little bit more. So we're not doing too bad on that already. Plus, like I said, we're always going to want to use that stuff for getting us more and more coal coke, actually. Almost, my brain stopped. I'm sitting here trying to look, and I think we're too far down to find... I know there's a coal over there. I missed some, but I'm trying to, like, hurry. So I guess I will just kind of come back in a minute, I assume, and just try to find some copper here. I don't think... Actually, I take that back. Let's do this. So it's going to spawn up higher up here, right? Let's do this. So we're going to change our excavate shape to a 3x3, And we're going to do it about Y64-ish. So right about in here, we're just going to do a nice long tunnel. And look at that. Some copper right there. Now, I know, apologies that you guys aren't going to be able to really see. I really wish I had the stuff to go ahead and make up some more torches here. I guess maybe we'll just come outside and just see if I can maybe get a few pieces of that stuff real quick. There's supposedly a better way of making torches as well, which we looked at, I believe, in the last episode or so. And if we can get a lot more like bone meal and stuff, we could basically almost just bone meal the grass and just get a whole bunch more of this stuff. Glowstone would be another big thing to use, but I don't think we're really at a point just yet to just go into the nether and get a whole bunch of that safely, because that's the only place I've died so far. The only place I've died thus far being in the nether. Alright, so this should be... That's good enough. That is good enough. There we go. Decent number of torches. Alright, let's go back down and let's do this instead. So instead of caving, as you can see, our farm is like full. Don't really have much use to really worry about harvesting that up right now. So we're just kind of leaving it for the moment. But there we go. More copper. Very nice. And we're just going to keep going straight here. And we got more here. We got more there. Let's go ahead and get this coal out of the way. Place another torch down. Let's keep going. We're going to see more and more. So it's going to be a little bit easier to kind of get this stuff. And then we got to smelt it up. So, ooh, and then we're going to have to watch out for food as well. So vein mining is a little bit of a two-edged sword in a sense. Whereas it does kind of tend to drain your hunger pretty quickly. So make sure you have plenty of food when doing this. All right, I don't know if I really want to worry about that too much. Well, that's fine. That's fine. You can see we're filling up on cobblestone a lot. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. What is this? Rock salt? Lava? All right, well, this tunnel kind of stinks. So as you can see, we're kind of doing like just the 3x3, kind of like a strip mine in a sense. So we're going to go over 2 blocks and then kind of mix that up, but pickaxe broke. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to do this for a little bit. I'm going to get some food, and we'll be back in a minute after I get all of the copper smelted up that we're actually going to need for this. So we'll be back in just a minute. Alright guys, and we're back. So I also went ahead and checked out our strainers here, and we did have some of the copper ore chunk just sitting in here. In fact, there's just already been another one, so I went ahead and pulled some of that out after doing a little bit of mining down there and breaking our pickaxe and using up all the durability on it. So with that being said, I think it's time for a little bit of an upgrade. We got plenty of steel, and I think it is a good idea to go ahead and possibly take a look at upgrading our pickaxe. So let's go ahead and grab us a stone pickaxe head here and let our gold slowly melt down so we can make ourselves a new cast. So this is automatically going to pour out for us, and we're just going to hold up here for just a second. We're going to go ahead and put in 2 steel ingots into there. And it should automatically just go ahead and basically get it all cooked up for us. Let's see where we're at. So we're about 53 currently. And we'll also see how much iron we actually have at the moment as well. What do we got? So we got about another 24 pieces of iron from our rails. So every stack is going to yield us 24 ingots of iron, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm actually okay with this, to be fair. And there we go. So was it 3 or 2 on this guy? It's 3. So we need 1 more piece of steel. Keep thinking it was 2, but it might have been something else causing me to think that. I'm not entirely sure why I kept thinking it was 2. Maybe it was because it was a previous version of Tinker's that did that. So there we go. So we got our stack of grout as well. And let's go ahead and wait for this to pour out. This is going to take a second. Let's go ahead and see what it's going to take while we're waiting on everything to kind of finish up to make this block placer here. So we're going to need 2 iron, some cobblestone, a piston. All right, so we're going to need some redstone, 2 iron. We got cobblestone. We're probably going to need a little bit of wood if the piston recipe is the same. And that means we're also going to need an extra piece of iron and an extra piece of redstone. So let's go ahead and just try this out, shall we? All right, piston. Move items. Block placer. There we go. All right, so now the placement of this is... Oh, I can't even do anything. I'm such a noob. There we go. Pop that guy in there, and let's see if this will actually allow us to change this out. So it does increase our durability quite drastically, which is wonderful. As you can see, our luck is at 2 currently because we've been doing so much mining, which is great. Now, unfortunately, upgrading this does give us a little bit of durability, but it is still currently broken. So we're going to need to get another piece of steel to go ahead and repair our pickaxe. So there we go, and I like the way the steel looks. I do like steel. Very nice. All right, so in the meantime, let's go ahead and do this. And I believe the block placer places like so you'll want to set it up, I believe, like that. And let's go ahead and try this out. Oops. You can't just push E to exit out of this, I surmise. Yeah, you're going to have to push escape to kind of get out of that. So here's the thing, right? We don't really have a way to pick up those items unless we make a hopper of sorts. So a vacuum hopper would be definitely wanted here. And I don't know if we actually even have obsidian laying around. We may not, which is a little bit of an annoyance here because obsidian might take us a second to get. Yeah, but we'll go get some actually if needed. How much? Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to go get some. All right, let's go get that while this finish. Oh, this is actually done. Hey, what do you know? All right, well, let's do the dynamo first. So we'll finish the other thing up here in just a minute. And so we're gonna need 8. All right, so let's go ahead and put those away for now. And let's go ahead and actually, did I math that wrong? Did I actually math this incorrectly? All right, so every copper plate, we're going to need 2 ingots. Which means we're going to get 4. No, I think I did it right. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and put that in. While that's cooking up, making us up our plates, let's head down to the depths. Make sure we take a bucket of water with us. And let's go get ourselves some obsidian. Unless there's some sitting in here somewhere that I missed. Like a coal coke. Not seeing obsidian. I guess I didn't grab any extra. Okay. Actually, we can make obsidian. What am I doing? How do we make obsidian again? Well, we need a wooden basin. We're going to need a bucket of lava. And we're going to need 2 cobblestone, which is great and everything. But I'm going to go grab some extra because we have a pickaxe that can actually mine obsidian. So we're just going to head down. We're going to go ahead and use the water bucket to turn a bunch of lava into obsidian. And we're going to use the vein mine of our pickaxe. So let's make sure this is set to none. And we want to make sure we are careful because we do want to leave a little bit of lava, right? Because we need to come back down here to refill up our smeltery. So we do want to make sure we leave a little bit of this for later. But for the time being, let's go ahead and do this. There we go. That should suffice. Do that. And a good trick is to go ahead and do this. Turn on your magnet. Have your water already flowing. And go ahead and hold down your vein mine button. Start vein mining this so the obsidian makes its way into your inventory when you vein mine all of it up. And if the water does it fast enough, well, it didn't, but it's okay. No worries. And then we got a little bit more obsidian. So very nice stuff. I think we're just going to go ahead and hold off there. But while we're down here, let's also go ahead and get a little bit of lava. And the reason for this is because we're going to need to fill up our smeltery again very, very soon. which, how many is that? 4? Okay, so that'll fill up our smeltery and give us a bucket, basically. It won't all go in there because we already have a little bit and it only holds 4 buckets, so we only going to be able to put 3 in there for the time being and have an extra for a little bit later. Alright, so I don't know what it is with mobs and not spawning at nighttime. It's just so weird. You just don't see many. I don't understand it. I think maybe there's a mod keeping mobs from spawning, which isn't the worst thing in the world, to be fair. Maybe it's meant to be that way. Who knows? But yeah. So anyways, we got work to do. Let's see. Do we have shears? We do. So let's go ahead and use these shears. And oh, you can't use flint shears on this, can you? Well, that's a bummer. That's fine. No worries. Shears. And I did math that wrong, didn't I? I totally mathed it wrong. Well, darn it. Well, that's life, right? Just gonna have to do a little bit more mining. I'll have to see if I can't do a little bit of that between episodes, but there you go. There's one set of LV wire coils. Is something. Anyways, let's go ahead and fix this up. So we're gonna need the obsidian. We're gonna need a little bit more iron because we're gonna need to make our absorption hopper. Sorry, I was just kind of eyeing here, like, what all do I need? I need this guy, because we're going to need an Eye of Ender. So we're going to have to craft that up, and there we go. It's quest completed. Hey, look at us. We're good. We're good. All right, so I think we're just going to need a chest. I think the iron hopper recipe is basically vanilla, which is wonderful. There we go. Piece of obsidian, Eye of Ender, and there we have it, the vacuum hopper. We're going to place that guy down right there. This should be able to pick it up, I surmise. And this is going to need a redstone clock. So what we're going to do for the time being, since we're not using this, we're just going to go ahead and utilize our redstone clock here and just pop it down right there. So as you can see, it's actually already working. We're just going to go ahead and just leave that there like that. And it's going to start cooking, which actually just standing here, my magnet's actually picking it up just fine, which is beautiful. But let's go ahead and see. In fact, it's working perfectly. Look at that. So now we have a way to automate this, and we just put in the items inside, and it's just going to automatically place it down for us, so we don't have to. This is automatically going to pick it up as the item drops on the ground, and we're happy campers. At least I am. Except for the fact of the lack of copper in my life right now. Would be nice to have a little bit more, but it is completely okay. We will survive. We will survive. In the meantime, I do suppose we could go try out our brand new pickaxe. Do a little bit of work down in the mines for a minute just to kind of see how much more of that wonderful copper we can find. And let's go ahead and take a look at the torch real quick. Torch recipe. Wasn't there something we could actually do right now? Creosote bucket, wool, and sticks. Can I make wool from string still? Because if that's the case, I will do this. Nope. Do I have wool laying around? Like, maybe? Like, do I just have, like, a piece of wool, maybe? It would be wonderful to be able to just, you know, have some torches. It would be nice. Animal hem strap. Looks like there's no way of making wool without finding some sheepers and shearing them. It's a little unfortunate. I think we do have our shears on us still, so we could go get some of that. And then we can also just go ahead and make that on the... Actually, we can't make it on the go. We have to come back anyways. Do we have sheep out in the area? I don't remember if I do. Oh. You know, I've been talking about getting rid of this for the longest time, and I haven't. Hey, I need wool. Where can I get some wool? I have no clue. There's literally no wool anywhere in sight. You know, sometimes we just overlook things when we're doing YouTube stuff, you know what I mean? You just kind of, you tend to just miss stuff. There we go, look at that. Look at them torches just making their way right in to the inventory. Look at that, beautiful. Beautiful, so we can actually make a lot more. Let's see how this is doing. Look at that, man. Look at this automation. Super easy, super simple. Doesn't look the prettiest in the world, but hey, it works. And that's all that matters, right? So let's go down and let's do a little bit of mining while we kind of think about what we're going to be working towards next, right? So the cool thing is we do have Fortune 2 on our pick, which is leveling up because we're down here mining constantly, which is great. Probably should have brought some more food. By the way, most of these are all dark because I did run out of torches. So there's a very good chance mobs could spawn, but we haven't been seeing mobs actually spawn, so that's kind of the thing, right? But we can go ahead and continue trying to find some more copper. Well, that's wonderful. So, yeah, my mismath, unfortunately, we're little low on copper, but that is a-okay. Seemingly we are getting lucky down this one. I'm actually finding a lot more than I have been on all of the other previous ones, so this is actually kind of nice. We're already at 30 again, which is great. Then we also got our strainer that's up there helping, and it is chunk loaded and everything, so that's great. But unfortunately, our steel pickaxe is actually about had it, so there we go. I think that's about it. What are we at now? Are we still at luck 2? Yeah, fortune 2. Which is great. I'm actually okay with this. I think we got enough to do like maybe one more tunnel. Let's just go ahead and see. Oh, well, I don't know. How you doing? Good evening to you, Mr. Copper. Yeah, I think that's about it. So we can do a little bit more, but 56 isn't too bad. And I think actually with the amount of other things, the fact that we still have like 2 pieces of copper and a nugget left in there, I think we're going to be all right. So we're going to probably go ahead and be able to craft up the dynamo that is next on the list of things to get. Eventually, things are going to be a lot easier, I'm assuming, but as it sits right now, I was wondering if upgrading the pickaxe would actually help, but I guess it didn't as far as like picking up the ores. So I'm just kind of unsure what we're going to be doing on that. And as far as like getting rid of my stuff, by the way, which that's unfortunate. I ended up picking up, I think, that thing. Just to get rid of the, oops, I didn't mean to throw the coal in there. That was a misclick. This is my bad. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Oh man, I've been trying to throw it away in that. That's funny looking though. That's funny looking. I just need to find a place to like throw stuff away, you know? And I'm gonna have to get like a lava bucket set up or something that I can use for like a trash can. We got a trash can right there, which works just fine. But as far as everything else is concerned, things are looking not bad. I think we're gonna be able to be happy enough to craft all the things that we're gonna need to craft here in the next episode. Because unfortunately, I think we're a little over on time today. But hey, we actually got some stuff done. We automated the thing. We got a pickaxe upgraded. We did a little bit of mining. We got some copper. We got a little bit of the LV wire coils. I mean, I guess I could go ahead and wait for that to finish, and then we could do that real quick, I assume. Yeah, let's just do that. All right, so let's just go ahead and finish this up. This won't take too long to actually do, I would surmise. So we just need to go ahead and let this guy go ahead and cook up a little bit so we can get a little bit more of our copper plates here. And unfortunately, we're going to need this guy back or steal one of these other ones for now. I mean, they're pretty easy to craft, and this one's almost done, so I think it's working actually surprisingly well. We actually need that one, so let's just go ahead and take this guy for the time being. Put him there. Oh, this guy's out of coal. Wait, is this charcoal? Oh, I don't want to use my charcoal. Don't want to use my charcoal. So we're going to have a little bit longer episode today. Hope you guys don't mind. I don't think you guys ever really seem to be too bothered with longer episodes. But as things kind of work by. Things aren't looking too bad. This seems to be working extremely well, which pretty much pays for itself because it's giving us sticks and string already as well. So we can just recraft more of these, and we just keep making more and more and more. We can just have a big farm for iron, copper, and tin. Isn't the worst idea in the world. So this is actually almost done. This is actually surprisingly small and very efficient. I like it. Could make it a little bit faster by putting more fire underneath the edges, I believe, is what it said. But I'm not too worried about it right now. We don't really need it because it's just kind of working. Even when we're not here, it's doing its job, and I'm happy for it. Let's go ahead and see where we're at now. 2 more ingots will make us another plate, which is beautiful. And we're almost there. So, very nice. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this into our 1 wire. Let this guy do his thing. How are you doing? I think we have enough. So we just need to go ahead and get prepared to go ahead and set up this recipe. And if I'm not mistaken, we need iron in the center of that. So we'll grab 1 more piece of iron as we sit and wait for that. And how we doing? So in the next episode or so, we'll go ahead and upgrade this. Actually, this is done. So we can just pick this guy up now. This one's actually done because we had already picked up a seared brick earlier in the episode and placed it over here because we actually had a few already as well. So there we go. Look at that. We got a stack of seared bricks. We still have some seared bricks here that are ready to go. Very nice. Very happy. Let's actually put these. I kind of wish, man, I need to really work on my sorting. This is just horrible. This is just completely bad. Completely bad. All right, so 2 more there. Almost 2, that is. There we go. 2 more copper. We just put those in ourselves. There's our other plate. Go ahead and shear it up. Wait, am I actually going to have enough? I don't think I'm actually going to have enough. Dang it, did I double math wrong in the same episode? Man, I am the worst. Actually, did I? No, we got enough. No, we got this. We just got to wait for this to finish up. Yeah, we got this. We just got to wait. Okay, we're good. Phew. Oh, man, I was almost thinking here for a second that I screwed up twice. All right, there we go. Another 9. Probably need another, well, there's another crafting table right there. Just open your eyes, Bentley. And we just need our last one, which should be done here in just a second. So let's go ahead and speed this up. Put those guys back in there. Can't wait to get those copper ore blocks. Love to get some more of those going. That's going to be just wonderful. All right, and 1 more. This pack definitely kind of shows you how to work hard for what you really, really want to get. You know what I mean? And this is actually really nice. But unfortunately, it does take a lot of time. Like, I'm kind of torn, you know? Like, I enjoyed the progression, but man, getting these ores is a little rough. You know what I mean? But like I said, you guys ever have like any good suggestions? By all means, just put them in the comments below. I'll always take a look at those. Not always respond, but there's a good chance if I don't do it normally, it's probably because I've already tried it. You know what I mean? I know I get a lot of questions sometimes about like, hey, Bentley, why don't you try this out? And well, it's because I kind of did it in a previous episode, and I think you might have missed it, you know? So that's kind of the reason why. If you guys see that, that's pretty much why. If I don't do it, it's probably because I've already tried it. And there we go. We have ourselves our Kinetic Dynamo. Beautiful. And I have no idea what this thing is, but we got it. Look at that. We opened up even more stuff. So that's going to be it for today. Extra long episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm going to try to get this out for you guys today. The real episode number 18 and fix up the last one as well. But for that, thank you guys again for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button. It really helps me out. Lets me know you guys are enjoying the series. And if you have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put in the comment section down below. And we'll see you back in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.